Ibrahim Sakaya. Pretty similar lineup to last time out against a tight schedule for the first side. So they're employing the help of some of the players here at the MLS Next Pro level, which means we'd get several professional debuts, not only in the starting lineup with Macedo, Katzel, and Carlos, but also any substitutions, most of the substitutions that might be made in this game by Richie Williams would also be professional debuts. So we'll highlight those as they go along. Also worth mentioning, Robert Nichols III and Joshua Partle, both also just their second ever professional appearance. So also particularly green. It's an exciting day for so many of these players. It'll be challenging, but they're never gonna forget this opportunity here this evening. It'll be Revs 2 in the white unis going left to right. Red Bulls 2 in the red going right to left. Excited to see how this one unfurls. It's going to be an entirely different look for this Revs 2 team, which means that this matchup is going to look a lot different than it has even in years past, because not a ton of returning players in the lineup, not only just from last year, but also just from the last time out played for New England Revolution 2. Here at home, can New York Red Bulls 2 take advantage of that? Let's find out together. We appreciate you tuning in here on this fine Sunday. Kasule, nice feed inside. Jimenez shoots! Off target. First real chance. Good slipping ball. And Jimenez, usually with these second teams, to get into the mix and into the fray. Who's to say for certain, but these midweek cup matches usually necessitates for some roster rotation for the first teams. I mean, that necessitates roster rotation for any team in any league if you have to play weekend, midweek, weekend. Rojas. Out to Dos Santos. Rojas again. Slips it through. Jimenez. This one falls nicely! And a one-time volley puts Red Bulls 2 in the lead. Tanner Rossborough with his third of the season. They were starting to persistently knock on that door. And it just took them to unlock the right moment. And that one's popped up. And it's punched home, deposited nicely by Rossborough. Service from Mihir Jimenez. One of those first team loanees. It's a couple years of MLS Next Pro experience. Worth noting, Rossborough scored the last time these two teams met in that 3-1 victory in September for Red Bulls 2. So you can make it back-to-back games he has scored against New York Red Bulls 2. And it's his third goal of the season here in 2025. Rojas rolls down, play goes on for now. He's back up on his feet, and he'll look to get involved in the play. Rojas from the left-hand side, still going with it, drills it in centrally. Rossborough make it 2. And just like that, a brace for Tanner Rossborough and a 2-goal lead for the home side. Credit to Andy Rojas here, goes down, not feeling too hot, gets back up on his feet, and then he creates this for his teammate. And after a touch, He uses his left boot, Tanner Rossborough. It seemed like, in many ways, it was a question of when it would happen against such an inexperienced composition. But if Revs 2, in one of those moments, going up ahead, find a goal and put themselves in the lead, then suddenly that question goes to the wayside. But New York Red Bulls 2 not let that happen, and instead will now be feeling pretty comfortable going into that halftime break. And perhaps they'll be fishing to be even more comfortable. Rossborough back up to Jarvis, and Aiden Jarvis has that one parried down by Donovan Parisian. One of two players who have been getting looks this season between the pipes for New England Revolution 2. It's been him and JD Gunn. Got the chance to talk to the regular captain of this Revs 2 team, Victor Souza. And he told me between those two goalkeepers, they've been swapping all season long, but whoever has been in there has been good for their side. So a Tanner Rossborough brace separates Red Bulls 2 from New England Revolution 2. Once again, this is a Red Bulls 2 team with players who have all seen action this season. Meanwhile, a handful of debuts and many away. I had the chance to talk to Revs 2 head coach Richie Williams and build up to this game. How they prepare for this game certainly changes when you don't have your normal selection of guys to pick from. Worth reminding, a lot of the second teamers for Revs 2 are training with the first team and might have the opportunity to play in that Open Cup game on Tuesday, which means that they've had to dig into the academy bag a little bit here. And the approach changes a little bit. Obviously, you're still shooting for the same game concepts that have been reinforced from the top to the bottom of the organization, philosophically. And these guys trained with the second team in the preseason, so there's some familiarity there, but ultimately, there's gonna be minor tweaks depending on the personnel you have, and that is something that can be said at any level of the game. Kasule rolls it out to the left-hand side. Dos Santos gives it right back. Effort on the other side. Saved by Aiden Stokes. Free kick incoming here. It'll be played back to the goalkeeper. This portion of the match is brought to you by Toyota. Kasule. After a couple of deflections, it's knocked away from Red Bulls 2. Pick it back up again. Run being made to the right-hand side, but instead, Red Bulls 2 opt to go center here. Bendetti, the one making that decision. Jarvis, pass it back to Mehmeti. Sarwada up ahead. Rolling ball across! It's a third goal for Red Bulls 2. And it's a first in Red Bulls 2 colors from Mihir Jimenez. Just once again on the dead ball. Curls this one up and nothing to do with that one. And there may be something coming here. Andy Rojas has players streaking down the other side. It's Kasule. Now Bendetti, he'll shoot. And it's taken care of by Donovan Parisian. So we're going to get another substitution and another. On the prowl again, Kasule takes his effort. And once again, Parisian ready for it. The 6th shot on target for Red Bulls 2 in this game. Whistle blows, the offside flag. Great for the guys, the young guys to experience as well for those future opportunities at the MLS level or elsewhere. Dylan Sullivan subbing into the game for Red Bulls 2. So there will be 2 changes for Coach Sakaya's side. Dylan Sullivan in for Aiden Jarvis. And Copeland Berkeley, Academy kid, stepping in for Steven Serwata. Sullivan, the substitute, on the better of there by the captain, Hesron Berry. And here come Revs 2. This one gets by the keeper, and it's into the back of the net. Enzo Gonzalez, in his pro-level debut, has a pro-level goal. A nice composed finish. This one rolled up nicely. And how about that palm from Aiden Stokes? Cristiano Carlos looking to get his first pro goal and make this one a game again. Aiden Stokes able to paw that one away with a strong hand. Corner kick now for Revs 2. Well, they're starting to build into something here. Bounce all the way over to the left-hand side, and Matthew Dos Santos able to knock it away. And a free kick incoming for Red Bulls 2. These 2 franchises have on the payroll. This one rolled over to the right-hand side, and this effort bests the keeper. A 4th goal for Red Bulls 2, excuse me. And Copeland Berkeley with his first pro goal. In a day of firsts, Copeland Berkeley gets his. And there's the conclusion. The final whistle has been sounded. A comfortable business-like performance for Red Bulls 2, 4-1 at home.